All right, guys, welcome to the Steel Mindset. I am Joe Steele. Hope you guys are having a great day or great evening, and happy Halloween. Welcome, everyone, to my premiere of the return of Shadow Dancer Katana to my channel. Join me for an unboxing of 2 Katana Swords sent to me for review and destruction to see if an otherwise great company's reputation can be redeemed. Let's find out together. And I have to say, these are 2 damn good looking pieces of steel. Enjoy the show. I am doing a unboxing now with these swords, and obviously you see it is a sword box with these swords from Shadow Dancer. Now, a couple of you probably going to be skipping away from this program because I know there's a lot of sour grapes as far as Shadow Dancer is concerned, and in terms of the conspiracies with the sword conspiracies. I've done probably about 5 videos on it. So, and I can tell, I know a lot of people pissed off, fool me once, fool me twice, all that kind of crap. If I can kind of speak on Shadow Dancer, on the topic of Shadow Dancer for a bit before I do these open boxes. Listen, I was pissed off too. I did many videos on the topic to deceive your customer base by not being transparent as far as the steels you're using. Obviously is always a wrong thing. You never want to be on that boat or on that ship. You don't want to be doing that because your ship is going to sink real fast. But guys, listen, the fact of the matter is this. I have dealt with Shadow Dancer swords for a bit now, and regardless of the steels that they use or don't use, whether it be T10, 1070, S7, S5, Valerian steel, whatever the hell they're using, their heat tempering and how they treat their steels, how they make their blades and their swords is factually, according to my fact, and a lot of people agree with me, are some of the best made swords on the market. That's it. Their fit and finish is among the best right now. I know that they're accompanied by Zisei, and Zisei has had great fit and finish. I don't know. They're the same company somehow, the subsidiaries of each other, whatever. But they are producing some of the best fit and finish swords out there. I would say Huawei is probably better, but Huawei is neither here or there. They're not really high in the production element right now. Skyjiro as well, not really high in the production element right now. Those are probably top contenders. Obviously, then you go really high price. You go to Evolution Blade, Citadel. But in the price ranges, general price ranges that these swords are coming in, they are among the best fit and finish, well-made blades out there. And that's it. That's just a fact. So even the swords that I reviewed from them that weren't the actual steels that they are advertising are some of the best performing, sharpest swords, sharpest edges that I have used. I mean, great performing swords. It was a pleasure to use them and pleasure to cut with them. Excellent cutters, excellent fit and finish. I enjoyed them, and my testament still is the fact that these are some of the best swords I've used. Should they have lied? No, absolutely not. In retrospect of what happened, I would say, listen, if you're using 1070, T10, whatever the hell you're using, take pride in the steel that you're using because you're doing a great job with that steel. There's no reason to basically hide behind this S5 or super steel thing when not many people really care about it too much. They just want a good sword and something that's made well, and they want you to use the steel that you use and do a good job with it. That's, I think, predominantly what the overall perspective is on swordcraft these days. I could be wrong. You guys can let me know in the chat room or the comment section. But that's the way I kind of look at it at this point. So now we have Swordists that is invested a lot of time and energy on Shadow Dancer. They are just looking to sell swords. They're looking to basically compete with some pretty big companies out there, and they're looking to kind of just find that niche in the market, give you some good quality swords, give you some great builders so you can build your own swords privately here. And they're competing with some big box stores like Cult of Athena, SPG, and all that. So they're really just trying to find a niche and make a living with it. They gave Shadow Dancer another chance because, again, they invested a lot of time and energy in them, and they have a belief. They believe in their product, and I do too. I believe in Shadow Dancer's product. So Shadow Dancer is not going anywhere. But first of all, I appreciate also that Swords, that I'm able to receive samples from them to show to you guys, and that they'll advertise on their site and be able to, you know, show the swords that they're selling on their website. So I appreciate that from Swords, that they chose my channel to do so, as well as Shadow Dancer. Since Shadow Dancer is not going anywhere and they are in the market and they are trying to redeem themselves and still trying to produce a very good product, which they have been doing, and now the cat's out of the bag and they have to be transparent about their steals, which is going to get to this, whatever's opening up in this box here. I feel like as a sword channel, as a blade channel, it is my duty to be able to present these videos to you. So if you are interested in Shadow Dancer, I need to inform you, the public, of what they're producing, if the steels are legit, if the swords are made well, so you have an informative resource to know that if you are interested in Shadow Dancer, or even if you're new to Shadow Dancer, I have videos to show, to tell you they redeemed them, they did or did not redeem themselves. They are being honest in the steals, or they're not being honest about their steals, and how their fit and finish is, and if they're still a worthy buy, to consider them as your next sword purchase. So I would be doing you an injustice if I chose not to review them. And I do want to review them because I do believe in their product. I do believe in Shadow Dancer and Swordist.com to produce some great products and give the public an option of having some great products to choose from. And Shadow Dancers, you know, it's just arguably, you could say with me, but they are one of the best on the market. So that's why I will continue to do it. As long as they keep on sending me samples, I will continue to review them and show you the validity of these swords and how good they are or not good they are, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I am going to be opening these up for you. I want to show you what they sent to me for first wave of reviews. And one of them is going to be a destruction test that I'm going to do on one of their swords. So before I do that, guys, let's take a break and hear some information on my channel.
Welcome back to The Steel Mindset. Please be so kind to subscribe, like, and share. This is so important to help our channel grow, and don't forget about my Blade Addict membership tiers, starting at just 99 cents a month, and is very much appreciated. Enjoy the show.
Allow me a moment to express my respect and admiration for our beloved U.S. veterans, for all their sacrifices and growing awareness for their day-to-day struggles. This video, along with all my content, is dedicated to our veterans. You are always welcome.
All right, guys, welcome back. Let's open up these boxes together here. So obviously, guys, you see it's a pretty big box. There's about 2 swords here. And again, special thank you to Shadow Dancer and Swords for sending them my way. To do the honors of opening it up, guys, I am a Blade channel. This is the Cold Steel FM1 Atlas Lock System knife. This is an amazing knife, and this has been at my side from the moment that I kind of opened this thing up. I absolutely love this knife. Slim profile, titanium all the way around, and that really strong Atlas lock system and S35VN steel. This is such a great knife. Really enjoy using this thing and using it every single day. So obviously no problem in kind of slicing this open. And I'm so glad that they're not using styrofoam anymore. I freaking hate styrofoam. Damn, was this thing packaged good. Good job, Swords, on packaging. All right, so there's 2 swords in here. One of them is going to be the Tyrannosaurus S7 High Performance Katana, and the other one's going to be Unokubi Zukuri Katana in 9260 steel. All right, so let's see which one this is here. All right, so some styrofoam here, but everything's pretty neat. Pretty nice wrapping here. Let's get rid of the box. All right, I like how they wrap this up. You have the plastic over, and you have also a padding on top, so they package it pretty good. I like that. And you have the padding on top that's going to protect the kashida and the handle and all that, because that's a wood core there. So let's take this off here. You also have included some Makugi pegs. Well, where's the camera? Right here. You have some extra Makugi pegs, which is good. You always need those. Handy. All All right, so let's see which one this is. I may not know right away. They're both black handles. This may be okay. This is probably going to be the S7. This is kind of I think this is the Suba, the dragonfly motif symbolizing courage, stiffness. Yeah, okay, so this is the Tyrannosaurus S7, I believe, is what it is. And nice Sageo rat. So here is a sword bag. Always good to have one of those. No rattle. Nice fit. This is like a nice slim saya, which is good. I like this really beautiful varnish on this thing. This is gorgeous. Yeah, it's a slim saya. That's what they said it was going to be. The Sageo rope is actually pretty damn good quality. It looks nice. But I love this slim saya, and this has got a nice fit to it. You got a little cap at the end here that may or may not be bullhorn. I think it may be because of the price. But this looks pretty damn good. So let's open up the plastic here. This should be probably an S7 blade. All right, so far we have, I think this is a Hayachi type of geometric, that curvature on the one side. You got some nice fittings here. Again, that nice dragonfly motif, which is really, really nice looking. And there is the Suba. Again, with the dragonflies, beautiful job on that. I like it. The Fuchi, nice as well. And and this is the Hayachi, that curvature on one side. That's where you put your hands, your fingertips down here. So I like that Hayachi type of geometric or shape of the Suko or the Skata handle. And this might be Hishigami Pro and might not be, but look, feels pretty tight. I mean, you can move it about 1 millimeter, but that's normal with Shadow Dancer, but they never kind of come undone. We also got the Minuki, which is nice, which is also that same dragonfly motif. I like the dragonfly motif on swords. I really do. I like just the look of it. And these are beautiful fittings, you know, not muddy, very well done, nice detail. We'll get more into it, obviously. This feels good, light in the hands. Very, very nice fit. No rattle whatsoever. Yes. Okay. So we got plastic on the blade. So we're going to have to take that off and clean this thing up. All right, guys. So here's the sword. This is supposedly the S7 Tyrannosaurus S7 high performance katana from Shadow Dancer. Yes. S7 steel, not S5, but S7 is pretty much what they, art's claiming to make. And I think that's what they kind of made all along for the most part, is S7. And they're not calling this an S5, and S7 is still a very, very good shock steel. So nice polish on it, a lot of oil. I mean, you can see still a lot of oil residue on it with all the alcohol I put on it, but it looks pretty good. Sharpness level is not too bad. Could be a little bit better, but it's not too bad. Let's see what we got here without mutilating my information. Yeah, it's good. It's paper slicing sharp. Could it be sharper? I could always be sharper, but I think for S7, I think it's pretty damn good. Consider it's a shock steel because that's not really what you're getting it for. You're getting it for like hard use type of thing. But it looks pretty good. It feels pretty good. The fit and finish is excellent. Let me tell you a little bit about this sword. This sword is focusing on performance. A Tyrannosaurus katana is equipped with a blackened iron Managata round circular suba with a tondo or dragonfly motif, symbolizing courage, swiftness, and fearlessness. Aligned in the name, same iron Fuchi and Kashida, along with brass Minuki, as also with the dragonfly theme. Like I said, the Hayachi type of geometric or shape on the handle, which is nice. Samegawa is tightly wrapped with artificial silk ito, like I said, I think it was. I'm not sure if this has a Hishigami or Hishigami Pro. I don't think it has because could be a little bit tighter, but you do have the option of the Hishigami or Hishigami Pro upon ordering this. And obviously with these swords, guys, I am going to put them into the description as far as if you're looking to the product description on the link on this video, so you can take a look at them if you want. But so far, this looks pretty good. Now, what I like about this sword is the saya. The saya's got a really nice thin profile saya. The smoothness of this is really, really nice. I like how the varnish is on this. This is not a fingerprint magnet. It's slightly like a Hishime, but doesn't have all the grooves. Really smooth and a pleasure to kind of just run your fingers through, which is really nice. Nice, soft, beautiful, beautifully done varnish. I don't know if the camera is doing it justice right now, but this thing is really freaking nice. Cap here, very light. It's a slender one, a slender saya, very light slender saya. Some might like that or not like that. The Koiguchi is extremely well shaped, new quality wood. You can see it's not blackened. It's a new piece of wood. And I think this was shaped pretty damn good in terms of the saya, and the sword fit, I think is, let me see. Yeah, nice tension fit, little thumb push, excellent. It almost feels like it's on rails, and it fits the habaki extremely well. Habaki is probably either, I don't think it's a copper. They say it's a copper habaki, which actually maybe. I think it looks like a nice copper habaki and pretty nice flat fit and finish of it. Take a look at how nice that fit is of the copper on the blade. And the Dragonfly Suba, all solid iron. Yup, I like this sword a lot. This is in the $400 range, so it should be probably one of the better lines in terms of the fit and finish and the quality. Yeah, this seems like it's pretty good so far. I think it's kind of like a light and nimble sword. I don't know how the measurements of anything yet, but it looks pretty good. I think it's pretty manageable in the hand, one hand or two hand operation. Yeah, I like how this feels. This feels really good. Like the polish, the Shinogi Zukuri, geometric, sharpness level is good. It's usable. Could be better, of course, but it's definitely usable. I think it should be okay, but we'll see once we start cutting with it, how easy it cuts. So what's the destination for this sword, guys? I am going to do a full review on this Tyrannosaurus S7, see how high performance it is, see what a good tatami cutter it is, water bottles, and all the rest of the stuff. And then this particular sword is headed for destruction. We're going to basically break the sword or try to break the sword, and we're going to send the shards or the broken pieces to a lab. I'm personally going to do that and get it tested and let you know if this is in fact an S7 blade, or at least matches the properties of a true S7 chemical process of making an S7 steel. So we're going to basically hold them to their word and test it, see how hard it is to break. That'll be a show in itself. And then the next stage is going to be if the truth is there and this is really an S7 blade. So you know that Shadow Dancer, the S7s they're giving you, hopefully will be actual S7s, because they are producing S7 or they're not. So really looking forward to seeing the adventure or the journey that this sword is going to take. But I am going to do a full due diligence on the review, the fit and finish and everything. So far, this looks great. This is pretty much Shadow Dancer. This is what Shadow Dancer is. This is the fit and finish, the generally even diamonds, the general tightness, the fit and finish of the habaki, and the quality of the fittings and everything like that. The polish, and couple that with the S7 blade, and you got a pretty nice, damn nice looking sword here that you can use for hard use. But we'll run it through its paces and see what it's got. So that's a Tyrannosaurus coming to my channel in many different stages. So, and with a nice saya, nice looking and fitting saya, beautiful tension fit, perfect fit. So yeah, kudos Shadow Dancer. This is a nice looking sword. Okay, guys, this is sword number 2. I just wanted to show you, I'm going to speed through this, but I want to show you the same fit and finish, the same type of packaging on the second sword as well. So credit to Sworders for giving you some really good packaging on both swords. They're both very, very equivalent, so at least they're consistent. You have, again, the cover here and the cover here, which I'm not sure if there was a cover also on the side, but there is one here. So good packaging in terms of coming in good shape, and it looks like it actually came in pretty good shape. And consistency is key, guys, because you also have some extra Makugi pegs included with this sword as well. That's always appreciated. And obviously the sword bag. Curious to see how their Unokubi Zukuri geometric looks. It's going to be a spring steel 9260. So you're not going to see any hamon or anything, guys, because these are true hardened blades. The S7 and the 9260 are true hardened blades. You're not going to see the hamon or the aesthetic like that. This is also the same type of saya, which again I'm a big fan of. Beautiful. I just can't get over how smooth and comfortable the varnish is and how well done the varnish is on this saya. Really, absolutely beautiful. And you could see it in the light a little bit. You can see how smooth and well done the varnish is. Really, and it's so nice to the touch. And again, slight rumble, but an excellent fit and finish. Cheaper sword. I think this is it's $200-300 range. For an Unokubi, 9260 is also a spring steel. It's not S7. And let's open this up and get back to you on that. Okay, guys, same quality, plastic wrapped Tatsuka, the same type of consistency in terms of how they package everything. Let's put some alcohol on here. Again, 9260. So if you're not seeing a hamon, guys, you know that it's not supposed to have a hamon. It's a true hardened blade. This is a spring steel, which is a true hardened blade. And this is actually a great sword for anybody just doing some practice cuts in their backyard. Very resilient. 9260 is one of the better steels out there. If you can't afford the S7, I highly recommend 9260. Now, this is also really nice polish. This is a Unokubi Zukuri geometric on this blade, and it looks like they did a really nice job with it. It's got, they're knocking out the high groove that functions like, it decreases like the overall weight and, improves really nice point of balance on this blade with that's the geometric. And the Unokubi it's a Camaran's neck. Okay, it's a bird's neck. That's exactly where it was made from, or the idea of making this type of sword back in old Japanese times. It actually used to be a pole arm, this sword, this type of blade geometric, and then they turned it into an actual sword. But this looks pretty damn good, and it's got a nice shine to it. All right, so this has got pretty good sharpness, around the same type of sharpness level as the S7. And I got to tell you, they put a lot of oil on these things, man. Nice looking blade. It's going to be hard for you to see, but basically this is an Unokubi Zukuri. You can see the distal taper and basically how it goes thick. And then it thins out kind of in the middle and then gets thick again, like that diamond-shaped pattern on the tip. I don't know if you're able to see that there. Yes, right there. Without me cutting myself. And you see how the distal taper gets thicker right here. So, yeah, they did a nice job with it. You have the bohea type of geometric that's native to this type of blade geometric rather. And you have a brass habaki, nice fit as well. And this motif, it's got like a flower pattern motif. This is a nice tsuba. Really beautiful looking tsuba. Look at the kashida. So consistency is there, guys. You're getting some good fittings from them. Nothing muddy here, just nice detail, beautiful looking fittings. This has the same type of Ito wrap. I think it's probably like a artificial silk or real silk. I don't know, something like that. You got real Samegawa, I think. It looks like it's real. And it doesn't see that it's fake. And the Manuki, look at the Fuchi. Again, good transitions on both swords. So far what I saw, great transitions here. Nice knot. Nice even diamonds. And now this is a well-balanced sword. I mean, there's something to be said as far as Unokubi Zukuri being one of the best geometrics out there. It gives you the combination of a really good, well-balanced sword, very good POB, usually a very good POB, somewhere around there. Get a better hold on it. Somewhere around there. So it's got a good POB, probably around under 5 inches on the POB here. Nice diamond shape pattern in the beginning of the blade, by the point. Nice distal taper, the thickness on coming towards the back here on the Mune. And I really like the Tsuba. Tsuba is really nice. Nice patterns on the Tsuba. Nice looking blade. Nice transitions there on the Fuchi and the Kashida. This is this is a nice looking sword, guys. Again, listen, this is Shadow Dancer quality, man. I mean, immediately as soon as you open it up, see the fit and finish. No rattle in the saya. The Koiguchi again shaped out cleanly, very very clean. You don't see this on old swords, guys. You just don't see it. Look at that type of really nice imposing type of tip. It's almost like an Okazaki, but that's how the geometric is on the Unokubi. Suction fit. Guys, consistency. Two swords from Shadow Dancer, and I was telling how the quality of their swords are better than others, and this is exactly what it is. Consistency. No rattle. Beautiful varnish. Excellent looking fittings. Generally very tight Ito, not the tightest out there, but generally very tight Ito. Could be tighter with Hishigami Pro. One Mokugi peg, Japanese style. I believe it's one. Yes, it is one. Nice packaging and delivery from Swords. And this is the 9260 Unokubi Zukuri. This is not set for destruction. There's no reason for it. It's a 9260, but I will do a formal review and cutting. And I think I'm really going to enjoy this one. And they did a nice job so far with the geometric. It looks great. Really well balanced, very light and nimble in the hand. I think this is going to be a great cutter. And I think it's going to do really well in terms of basically review, in terms of the fit and finish. I think it's going to display extremely well. Look at that detail. Nice Uba. Really nice Uba. All right, so yeah, guys, this is the Tyrannosaurus S7. This is the 9260. Consistency all around. Same type of Ito wrap. Beautiful fittings on both. Nice quality. Great fit and finish. Excellent varnish. Excellent fit of the sword into the saya. It's almost like it was custom fit. This one being in the $400 range, this one being in the $200 range. I'll leave links to them in the description. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. If you want to wait for me to break the S7 to see if it's a real S7, you can do that. But it is a really nice looking blade. So I think it's going to perform really well. And so far, consistency all around with Shadow Dancer with their varnish and stuff. I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. Try to get both these swords in the frame, guys. So yeah, thank you for joining me in my open boxing. I wanted to kind of display these because it's going to be a little while for me to get to them. I need to also finish my destruction test on the S5 from Cloudhammer, because they were one of the swords, brands rather, that were implicated as far as like not giving you the right steel, along with Shadow Dancer. So I want to finish that up, see if that's true S5, and then we're going to move on to Tyrannosaurus first. Do the formal review, break it as much as I can do to break it. Hopefully I will break it. And then we are going to send it to a lab also and get it done and see if both companies are redeeming themselves, giving you the right type of steel. So guys, thanks for joining me in the chat room. I'm hoping I've been communicating with you guys in the chat room. If you're watching this afterwards, guys, thanks for joining my video. I appreciate it as always. Looking forward to these new Shadow Dancer swords, and thank you for Swords and Shadow Dancers for getting these swords to me and reviewing them, and I think I'm going to have a lot of good things to say about them because so far so good. Excellent fit and finish and excellent consistency on both swords. I know I repeated it a million times, but that's important. And Shadow Dancer seems to be doing a great job. Their transitions are wonderful. And this is not a common thing, guys. I always complain about transitions on 80% of the swords that I review, and this is like almost perfection. I mean, beautiful transitions. Beautiful. Excellent looking details on everything. And can't get over the varnish. Beautiful swords. Shadow Dancer, good job. Preliminarily, so far, Swords, thank you for sending them over to me. Good job on packaging them and getting them over to me in one piece. Very clean. And guys, this is Joe Steele, Steel Mindset. Join me on my next sword and knife video, and don't forget about my memberships, and subscribe, like, and share, and help me get to that 10K quota that I'm trying to get to, guys. So what can I say? Go Swords, go Shadow Dance. Let's make a good, hardcore comeback, and let's make these swords the best they can be. So far, so good. See you on my next video, guys. Ciao.